in standard formats. Time to redefine the way you watch the NBA with the NBA Premium TV. Contact your local cable or direct to home service provider and subscribe now. Not trying to backpedal. The outside is at high.
Yeah,
look where you were right about Boltoran.
Yeah, he can come in and score. Very close to a three-point shot. Caught stepping on the line. Referee Kiligan was right on the ball. And that lead has been cut down to 5. Game shot came in for Jonas Villanueva. De La Cruz made sure. I'm not running into you.
Game shot with that series of ball fakes. The kick. Up in the air. And you let the box out. Really.
Magaling talaga dumipensa rin ito si Tony De La Cruz.
A good nose for defense. Just Mr. Efficiency.
Face up.
8 seconds.
This is a good matchup for Alaska. But short shot there by Hugnatan.
Parang wrong foot take off it.
And remember, it's from the right side. He's left-handed, so it's not that good coming from there. Kanyaleta, other side naman. Dalawa ng mintis from 3-point territory ni Kanyaleta.
Hindi pumapatay yung gupit, ano? Yung isang patilya, mas mahaba kaysa sa kabila.
Ball violation, but it will stay at 17 seconds. Only reset if it's below 14 seconds on the shot clock.
Yes, indeed. 75-70 is a closing title, and it has been so throughout the evening. We hope you're enjoying our presentation here of the PBA on Solar TV. In the meantime, here comes the bands. And Yoleta left behind. Half a step was all he needed, but couldn't sink it. Hugnatan goes up with nothing to work with. It's in job, galloping. A bit of good, almost like a double dribble there.
Good timeout being asked by Roger Yap, and an extra motion there.
And a stare, and a look. And look at the coaching staff of Alaska, all of them on the floor. They could actually play, all of them. Same thing with P. McDermott.
Oh, yes.
We got a full ceasefire. Let's all calm down here. Drama. While you were away, a technical foul issued against Roger. And it's critical given the closeness of the game. I think he had a second motion against Joe DeVance. I think we're going to see a replay of that in a short while after the free throw.
Corcoran making that free throw. So he calls a timeout here. But then you see that extra strike of the elbow there.
Yep, I think this might be a better angle.
Yeah, that one close. You never saw it.
Not wrong, man. Natago it. Anyway, that'll stay. Boy, Alaska with a golden chance here.
And they have bought Tenorio and Baguio back to the ball game.
And here we go. De La Cruz, yes!
Kita-kita mo that they seem to play better with Hugnatan there than Tos. Not because Hugnatan may be a better player than Tos, but mas active and mas more physical maglaro si Hugnatan, which is what is needed against the big men of the Llamados.
Lead us 2. Simon's dribble interrupted. Shot clock coming down to 4. And KG was fouled.
That was not a good foul at all. The guy's under pressure. You know he's off with his timing from his outside shots. Who fouled that?
DeVance, dalawa.
Okay. Second personal foul. That'll be the third team foul called against Alaska. DMEG has 14 fouls with 4:27 left in this ball game. Kanyaleta couldn't miss in the first half. Has begun to miss here in the fourth quarter.
Cannot hit anything.
In the third quarter, it was still okay.
Yep.
Lumamig. Okay, gets 1 out of 2. Very important to give them a 3-point lead.
Baka microwave ng konti. 76-73, good tight. And Marco, what do you have?
During the huddle, Coach Tim Cone said there's too much standing around. He told his boys, don't focus too much on the calls, keep the ball moving. That case up.
All right, that's good advice. Good report, Margaret. In the meantime, DeVance attacks ferociously. No angle, actually, on that one.
Yeah, and because Aliado held his ground, wasn't going to move to the side where he would be called for a blocking foul. Just you will have to make the movement to get a better angle for your shot.
Still a 3-point Derby Ace lead. Entering the 3:48 zone. Shot clock at 6. That'll be a bit short for Roger Yap.
Hard to shoot that against a bigger man with arms extended.
Yes, indeed.
Oh, good block.
Blocked. It's a 3-on-2. Running.
Alaska worked so hard on defense twice around. Could not get anything on their offensive game for two sets.
That could have changed the mood of the ball game, huh?
Back to a 5-point lead now for the Llamados, but plenty of time left in this ball game.
A ton of things can still happen in this stretch. 3:09 to go.
Again, they go to the Vans.
They'll court that. They'll milk that inside as far as it'll go. 11 points for the Vans.
Asking somebody to pick up Caneleta, and that pass by Roger Yap was not on the money.
Could be a turning point for this game.
There is a nice seal there for De La Cruz, which LA failed to get the ball to.
There it is
De La
again.
Cruz.
There it is again.
Yeah,
Yes!
Just a mismatch against James Sharp. That's what they were looking for.
And De La Cruz has provided some impact points. 13 of them, in fact, will take a short break. We don't want you to go too far away.
System talaga ni Coach yan. So, ibang level na yung nilalaro nila, especially mga guards nila. Maganda nilalaro nila, so talagang it's a big test for us again. Kailangan kasi namin talagang kunin din tong game na to because dikit kami sa standing eh. So, we want to separate. Somehow, we want to separate from them.
Oh, yes, indeed. L.A. Tenorio, Luis Alfred Tenorio saying that, we're all clustered together there. As you pointed out, the opposite that Meralco won earlier. Here's a look at the team standings, how everything looks as of today.
Well, kaya nga yung mananalo dito magiging 6-5 with 11 games played. You get to 6 wins, maganda-ganda na ang position mo. You stay at 5, the loser goes 5-6 with 3 games to play. So, marami ka pang hahabulin. No?
Keep in mind, teams 9 and 10 will be not moving forward.
They're being eliminated. See the timeout called by George. Nice drive by James, but no conversion. And again, Hugnatan with a very important rebound,
11 of them. Here comes Tenorio trying to get things organized with 2 minutes and 8 seconds remaining. Alaska making a championship kind of push. This is the kind of game that looks like a championship game. Oh, twist! Oh, look at the way he cradled the ball. Made the spin at the last moment, and they are in the lead.
Well, they got the rest, They were able to rest Tenorio. They were able to rest Baguio for this long stretch in the end game. James Sharp had a nice move to basket. He just did not finish on the previous play. They will go to him again. Pick and roll here.
4 seconds on the shot clock.
Oh, and that's going to be last touch on
Could be on Tenorio.
Tenorio, but there's only 1 second on the last shot, on the shot clock. So you take away the alley-oop of Caneleta or the long bomb here of James Sharp. But Tony De La Cruz is there, he has challenged it, and that ball is live.
Alaska with a chance to increase its lead, but L.A. Tenorio will not force it. Tenorio nearly losing his balance there.
I thought he was going to call a timeout.
Yep.
He could have.
It looked like that. Devance, step back, steps in, jump shot, no.
And there's Baguio.
Cracking it down.
And he looked for the timeout quickly. Wise, because he was trapped by 2 white shirts.
I have nowhere to go. Oh, I think they called
A violation.
Yes, I think it was stepping. But Alaska still in the lead, 79-78. Pincon says it's all right. As we enter the last minute, it's brought to you by Minute to Win It. KG.
That looked good. That looked good the minute it left his hands. What a big shot to give them a 2-point lead, a 3-point shot at this stage.
Cool customer.
Now, team is really unhappy with the score. He's been asking for a timeout when that shot went in. They lost how many seconds?
Yeah.
And LA, when he crossed, he was still calling for a timeout, and they still wouldn't give it to him.
Tim waited for the right moment before he exploded. But look at this.
Now they probably got telling that if you inbound, you know, you'd have to have the player probably call the timeout. Now they ask for what kind of timeout it is. Anyway, it's a full timeout.
And we'll use it as well. We'll resume after this. Okay, we're here and we're into the last 39.7 seconds. Just checking out our Explode Energy drink. Animal sa lakas play of the quarter. I like the way he cradled it and made that twist at the last moment.
They always say there's a small place for a small man. There's always place for a small man in basketball. That proves it again. You have a lot of big men. Nobody was even able to touch him when he got to the hoop. You know?
And
they're not even close.
Yeah, in street basketball, Dr. J, kadalasan na may-ari ng bola, maliit na tao. I have yet to see a center sa larong kalye na kanya yung bola. Anyway, here we go. 81-79. Shot clock at 7. Advance, dancing, twisting, finding an angle. No. Taken away by
now they have
Big
to foul.
Yes.
Yes, now they have to foul. That's a good no call for me. Devance eluded the contact instead of taking it hard, where he probably would have been able to get a foul. You take a look at this move again. Now they get the ball. Devance is isolated on a one-on-one against Gakko. He beats him. Llamados is there. I think, yeah, it's okay. It's not like before, you know, all those things would have been called for touch fouls. You know,
and we've got a 30-second timeout, I believe, asked by the Llamados, and it's brought to you by Andy Fix. First aid ng Pakay Mo Bomb Draw seals off. Time remaining, 23 seconds. By the way, the next assignment for Alaska, that's November 28th.
There's no check.
Yep, you.
Sunday.
They play you. Yep.
Sunday.
And BMEC Derby Ace, their assignment, same day. They go up against Barangay Ginebra. Ooh, that's a good one.
If they win here, they might have a 5-game winning streak, carrying on to Ginebra, who is 4-1 in their last 5 games. No? Kaya pala nandito sila, Coach Yotam Kinsen. I saw Jong earlier. I saw Alan Kaidu.
Magawa ng homework.
Yeah.
One 79, 23 seconds remaining.
No, they have to foul. They just have to foul.
And it's Jonas Villanueva who ends up being fouled.
I think it's a good thing to foul. They have 1 30-second, they have 1 full timeout, so they can stop the clock and advance the ball. Here, he misses 1. Even if he makes 2, you're still in the game. You know, it's still just 2 possessions with a lot of time. That's clean as a whistle there for Jonas Villanueva, who has struggled the whole night. Kako coming in just in case for some offensive rebounding.
And some hammering downstairs.
Wala na si Mayor Hoffer then. That's another guy that you want to probably be rebounding. But they have belief in Jonas. Alaska will call their timeout. They're still in the game. They're just down by 4.
And we shall hang on to the I think it's time to probably listen in. Boy, there's a buoyant spirit on the BMEC side of the floor, but this is far from over. And it's a 30-second timeout brought to you by Andy Fix. First aid ng Bahay Mo Bonsol. Seal zone. Let's listen in.
Outside, pop. All right. Then give it to him here. They'll let him drive. LA, back big Joe. Go. All right, same thing. LA, corner, Joe. Tony step in. Go for a quick 2 or a 3, but go for a quick 2. Still, then we get out of foul. All right.
I've always said that he's one guy I feared most when he calls a timeout and is able to move the ball, because he always sets up a good play. Of course, a 30-second timeout, you have very little time to talk, but they do practice this, so they should know what they really want to do. They can go for a 2. If there's a 3 available, they'll take it. Maybe a 3-point play if you go for a hard 2. The Baguio is isolated. There's LA open for a 3. That could be big.
That had a good line, but that could be it.
That could be it now, because if James puts 1 or 2 of this, there's only 1 timeout left for Alaska, which they will use. But so that was big. The biggest shot for me of the game after all those misses in the 4th quarter.